Hey, welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having an absolute magical day. Thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. In today's video, we have a new Mythic rank Naya standard best of one Bard's class build. That's the color combination of white, green, and red. Bard's class is a class enchantment in which we can level up to provide ungodly amounts of value. In today's video, we'll break down the deck list, talking about the strategies, the synergies, showcasing all of this against the best in the world, both players and deck-wise, wrapping up finally with our deck review, final thoughts, and of course our pack opening. Do me a favor, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help slay that YouTube algorithm, that pesky YouTube. Let me tell you what. Let's take a look at the deck. Okily dokily, Naya Bard class, standard best of one, 2.5 average mana value, 19 creatures, 18 non-creatures, 23 land, as the mana value is quite nice, and there's a fair amount of, what I call reverse ramp in the build as well. Revolving around Bard's class for 2 as an enchantment class. When it enters the battlefield, and as long as it remains in play, it will have the effects of each level that it achieves. For 2, as it enters, legendary creatures we control will enter the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on them. For an additional 2 mana to level 2, legendary spells you cast cost 2 less to cast. This effect reduces only the amount of colored mana you pick. And finally, level 3, for an additional 5, whenever you cast a legendary spell, exile the top 2 cards of your library, and you may play them this turn. Holy Toledos, we absolutely love that, mana reduction, power increase, and card advantage that the Bard's class will provide. What we're looking to do top end is create as many copies as we can of Jetmir, Nexus of Revels. This is a 4-drop 5/4 legendary creature. Creatures you control get +1/+0 and have vigilance if we have 3 or more creatures, that is. They'll gain an additional +1/+0 and trample if we have 6 or more. And then finally, an additional +1/+0 and double strike if we have 9 or more creatures, right? So +3 vigilance, trample, double strike is very good if we have 9 creatures in play. And then, like I said, we're going to be copying Jetmir to have as many copies of it enter as we can with Delina, the Wildmage, for 4 mana as a 3/2. And whenever she attacks, choose target creature you control, then roll a d20. If it's a 1 to 14, create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of that creature, except it's not a legendary, and it has exile this creature at the end of combat. 15 through 20, create one of those tokens and you may roll again. Notice it does not exile itself. Woof. And we get to roll again. Oh, Lord. So for every Jetmir we get through Delina, not only are we gaining more creatures, building our way to 9 creatures for that double strike, but we're also doubling down on all of the +1s. So if we do get 9, and say we have 3 Jetmir Nexus of Revels, that's +3 on each of your creatures for each Jetmir. 3, 6, 9, Vigilance, Trample, Double Strike on everything. Holy Toledos, right? So that's kind of what we're looking to do here. Of course, we fill around the edge with other goodies that the Bard class can utilize. The Fang Knoll, a 2/2, Pack Tactics, 6 or greater attacking power. Attacking creatures get an additional +1/+0. Beautiful. Pay 4 to double its power and toughness. We do not mind. We have the Goro Goro. Pay 1, give everything haste as a 2/2. Again, we don't mind because we're utilizing the Dragon Lash, a 3/3 with haste, and whenever we attack with a creature who has haste, create a tapped treasure token. And these are tokens that can be transferred into cats with have haste. And then those cats will trigger the Dragon Lash, which is fantastic. So it's really like a self-perpetuating engine that gets bigger, it gets better. Every time we attack with something with haste, making a token, those tokens become more things with haste and it gets bigger and better, right? So Jetmir, Ginny Phase 2nd is very, very cool with the Dragon Lash and Goro Goro, the haste. We also have the Crucible of Defiance, making the 2 haste creatures, which can be utilized there as well. Keep in mind, Boo will also have haste from the beloved Ranger. And finally, but surely not least, Helena and Alina can give a target creature haste and +X, where X is equal to its power, both power and toughness, right? So that's pretty doggone goofy. We have consistency through Commune the Spirits, grabbing a land, grabbing an enchantment, which just happens to be our Bard's class. Strangle for 3 damage-based creature or planeswalker removal. Kami Flare, again for creature or planeswalker. If we have a modified creature, which is easy through Bard's class, 2 additional damage to that player, creature's controller, or permanent's controller, I should say. And yeah, that's really it. The Caterer can help us pull anything, you know, probably a Null, a Goro most likely, into play when it enters. And Helena and Alina, we talked about. Arlen is really nice as it's a legendary. The reduction here is spicy, and it makes 2 bodies. You can have your other things enter with Flash, which is quite powerful as well to dodge some removal. That is the deck, right? We've got the gardens, some dual lands here for consistency, a lair, and a den for creatures, and Who Endures and Defiance for utility. Holy Toledo's, what a fantastic deck. Just having a very, very fun time with this. And again, making multiple copies of Jetmir, nothing could be more satisfying for me as an aggro junkie. All right, so make sure to like, comment, and subscribe before we get into today's gameplay, and then we're going to open this pack once we're done. Cheers, thank you so much. Let's go! Going first, you know, it's not great, but it's not that bad. Red source, green source, I mean, there's removal, more removal. We've got a 4-drop, which is decent. We're going to need another 2 red sources, though. Well, no, 1 more red source, which I believe we'll get. I think so. Gaining 1 life here. And in play, I mean, that is a good land. It's not a red source, but it's the 4th for Arlen. Our removal is instant speed through Flare, sorcery speed through Strangle our turn. Slow, and this is the slowest aggro deck I've ever played. Right? Land your go. Land your go. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Another life gain land. Interesting. To 22, our turn. Land in play. Arlen out. -3 on the Wolfskis. 2 2/2s. So even if they deal with Arlen, you know, we're left with the residual creatures. Fairly decent, right? I'm sure they have like a Vanishing Verse. Exile monocolored, so she'll survive that. It could be a Fracture to take a Planeswalker out. Also could just be a March. Either color would do it. Oh, it's a life gain deck with the Valkyrie. Here's another red source. Arlen gets the plus. Attack. And see what we get. Block would be cool, dude. It sucks as we, you know, it's forcing us to cast, and now we stay day. But, you know, it's still worth removing. Is there protection? Yeah, no. Get out of here. This is also sorcery, so we may as well just fire that off. Guess I'll take the layer. Means a creature-based land, which is good. Okay. Again, let's attack, see where we get. I am so lucky. Well, you say that. It's another boon of safety. You dirty doogie. It's really good. He will die. He will die. The double strike is pretty groovy for them as well. I might just dump in. Reduce. And I think we have 4. Oh, it costs 5. I need the draw is the thing. I mean, this. Well, I mean, if we can make it bigger than that 4/4 with the second phase 2, it would be a 5/5. That is good. Double strike, though, probably puts them ahead of us. We have to push up because of the vigilance, or else we lose it. Ouch. Starnheim Unleashed. Ouch. Yeah. Oh, actually, we did not need to do that. My bad. My bad, my bad, my bad. There is something. It must just be removal. Let me have the treasure, dude. No. 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 It's poison the cup. Get grasped. Good for them. Now we don't get the treasure for Jetmir. That hurts my soul. Did you just say hole? Are you chewing gum? Spit it up. The 8. That's just great. Just keep smiling. Right? Just keep smiling. Just keep smiling. Luna's safety boned me so hard. Down to 4. I think they have lethal here. Oh, wow. Why not give it life gain? Or just Valkyrie instead? I mean, that makes sense. Draw 2. Need a planes. Let's see what we get here. Yeah. I mean, we're just dead without flying is the thing. Still no planes. I need a planes. Untapped planes, dude. Come on. It's our last pull. Negative. Planes are just illegal. Do we survive next turn? Honestly, don't think so. Oh, nice. That's good. Kill Elspeth. Planes is in. Let's see how this hands out for us. I mean, we can block that for 4, go down to 2. We're going to get one more turn. We need to really make it count. That is good. Definitely not bad. To 22. Play one more angel. They go to 26, which isn't enough. It's really close, but not enough. We really need to pop deck some more creatures here. Land. Are you kidding me? It keeps us going. There's a Delina. Nice. Now we have to go for it because we're dead if we don't. And we have Vigilance. So now we get really lucky on these rolls. Really lucky. 16 is lucky enough. Decline. Roll again. 20. 20 gets it. Decline. Roll again. 9 doesn't get it. Decline. This is still a lot. And I repeat, a lot of damage. We didn't get double strike, but the vigilance, the trample, the damage is definitely enough. Wow. What a comeback that was, hey? Holy Toledo's. Going first with Badland. We don't have a forest. It has to be mulliganed. This is good, though. The garden saves us. Garden, lair, strangle, commune. Cards. Ooh! Bully, dude. Not playing anything on 3. Whatever. Let's get out of here. Skedaddle, dude. Watch them play Luminarch here. Immediately punished. Yes. Something you regret. Strangle. This is good. Mono white. Playing in the beatdown. Yeah, hit for 4. That's unpleasant. Still very bad. Still very bad. 2 booties could block the Luminarch or Adeline. Double block. Gonna be the best thing. Alden's class is cool. Do they power it up even? Oh, why not? Right? Like a poor man's intrepid adversary. Why not power it up, dude? Oh, they choose not to. Keeping up a who endures, I would assume. Which will be the final straw in a humiliating defeat. Or a stance to kill them both instead of, well, I guess Windu's Seed of the Empire, I mean, would have killed them both anyways. Was that a meat hook? No. Good game. Opponent goes first, 2 land. Removal, no class. I'm being greedy at this point. Like, just give me a good hand, please. And all of this is trash. This can be played without the white, so let's get rid of Minx, and then this is just, we'll save it for later. It's good enough to risk it. Okay. Makes that much better. Mono black Snow-Woe. Ooh. The rest taking our Bard's class. You dirty dog. Woof. 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 Think we can top deck another? No. And tapped. I mean, that helps Jetmir out quite a bit. Third land. Trespasser takes the class. We're going to have to discard to kill it. Yar. We'll toss a land here, I guess. The planes can go. Blood on the Snow can bring it back later, but, whatever. Interesting. This is a good race. I didn't realize it was nighttime. Oh! I just clicked no attacks. That was a misclick. Oh, Lord. There was not even a confirmation. Are you sure? That was the fastest attack phase skip I've ever seen. No! And now it dies anyways. If we get them down to 5 life, I'm gonna cry. I literally am gonna just... Yeah. Let's try to pull the removal. We know it's there. Invoke for the sack. A double draw, and Invoke draws more invokes. Like a combo card, right? That was brutal, dude. This is gonna get removed also. Ouch. I mean, still probably would have lost. Remember that time they made us discard Bard's class? I do. Mono Black's a very hard deck for us to beat, right? They just have so much removal. That's bad. You still just go for it. There could be more removal here even. They don't even have to block and then use the minus effect. It really hurts. I mean, losing the den here. Passing turn. Beautiful. Why not? Take a draw. See how this pays off for us, if at all. That's we have to take basically another turn off to dump it to 5. That's bad. That takes us down to 8. And then we get hit for 4 to 4. And that's going to be lethal next turn for them because we don't have enough juice. Not enough juice. Game. Oakley dokily. We can go first. This is not a bad hand. A little slow. There's almost too much of a good thing here. I'm having a little bit of an issue with my stream deck. It doesn't seem to be working. That's why we're late to the match here, but hopefully our opponent's not too frustrated with us and still around. Very close match. We're both at 470 basically. Gardens in play. Bard's class, Bard's class, Bard's class. Into a Jetmir. Hopefully we can continue to pull lands as well. Nice. Guess another land here. You wish. Why not? I guess a farewell could really dunk on us. Life gain. Is it angels? It must be. Let's dump in. Still don't really have much. Memory Deluge. We're slow on lands. They're getting some good draws here, but maybe we'll make it through. They know they just need to get to 6. Cast a farewell, we lose. Maybe not maybe, I probably most certainly should have kept one of those in hand. It could be a counterspell here. Wouldn't doubt it. Make the treasure, don't mind. That really helps us. They should have killed it before the... Oh, it's an Emperor, so the exile. Treasure's still worthwhile, I find. We're so screwed. We are so screwed, dude. Let's take out the Emperor if we can. I don't know. I mean, I know this is going to get wrecked. But I almost need it to get wrecked. Because that counter magic's not going anywhere. Yeah. Good luck playing around that. And they have more. Oof. Oof. Just for the samurai. Get cut. 3-3. Down to 17. Look at all those lands. Must be nice. Must be nice. Just imagine. Secondary counterspell? No. Wow, we're lucky. Just removal. Even a bounce effect sucks. Okay. Okay, right on time for the farewell, right? Right on time. There. Ah, that's a lot of damage. Especially if they're holding up counter magic. Don't do it. Don't do it. Who does that? Who does that? Yeah, see you later, brah. Great game. Holy Toledo's kind of getting bullied in this video, but it happens. But at the end of the day, we still got to demonstrate and we still get to open a pack. Copying Jetmir is so freaking busted, Doogie. I mean, you know, getting 4 copies out of Jetmir, which all stack those abilities with Delina. It couldn't get any better, and I'm almost curious if we can make a deck based on that without the Bard's class, so we're not so fragile, right? We've got some protection. Maybe there's some better removal within the deck. We're just going to slam through this pack as fast as we can. The Duel for Dominance, Commando, which I like, Seize the Storm, Arcane Infusion, the Alchemist, Awakener, and of course the Meat Hook, right? No, it's Grafted Identity. Another card I'll never use. I mean, it's all right. It's actually a little bit better in Commander builds. And then the holographic Olivia's Midnight Ambusheroni. And this beautiful placeholder card for the day/night goodies, I believe, correct? Anywho, that's the video. Dang, thanks for watching so much. You've done it. You've tortured yourself for another video. Fantastic. Torture yourself a little further with a like, a comment, and a subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And yeah, cheers. I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much. I hope you have an absolute magical day, and we'll see you soon in the next.